Rah, you have disgraced me for the last time, samurai. And when the sky cries for your blood. Oh, still samurai. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the sky, or it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Wah! Rah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? You know what? Shut up, Phoenix. Because some cartoons for kids are great, alright? Like Avatar The Last Airbender. Adventure Time. Alright? Those are just a few that are great for both adults and children, okay? Alright. Also, this game, right? I don't know what age range the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series is, but I think it's like 10 years old as well. And there's some murder in here, but it's a great game, so shut up. Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. I wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh man, that hits too close to home, Phoenix. Everybody's wondering right now, how we're gonna pay the rent this month. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Could it be the Steel Samurai? Ring, 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 banana phone. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean that guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick. Sorry, I touched the microphone. I love this song. Maya's songs are great. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, Jack Hammer, who plays the evil villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate's costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This is to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Banana phone. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Alright, let's talk about... Oh no, that's the hint stuff. Let's go check it out. Let's check out the Steel Samurai. That chest hair. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Haha. Will Power. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. He definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the pull of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Aw, he acknowledges that he's not so handsome. So sad. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh, poor guy. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Why does he have a pipe? Is that supposed to be like a Nike sign? With a pipe? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oof. That face and that gaping hole. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. It had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. That's some nice alliteration there, right there. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, used as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could he say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for our partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular skit show. He walks the streets of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. New Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? I mean... yeah. Anime says Neo Tokyo a lot. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning, I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsals was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 you ask for autographs. That's it. Alright. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! Oh man, my throat. So I made like a bunch of videos last night. So my throat is really sore. Not sore, but like dry. Let's try to make some old bag. You know what? I'm gonna keep this voice for old bag. Hey, you there? You wanted? You gotta go through me. Sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. Heard about the incident, came to snoop around. Used today, something horrible happens on the seaside. Waste your time at places. Don't you have jobs you should be doing? Go do lawyers, not work like the rest of us. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life easy to me. We can just laugh around. Oh my god, I can't. Hippie clothes. Called in. Poof. Yep. Sorry, old bag. You got me beat. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! This is what you're being spoken to. Used today. Yeah, I'll keep this voice. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? Victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. That old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Well, that's not of a very... That's a pretty ugly mug, too. Kind of reminds me of Homer Simpson. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But it was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. Once more, heard they were paying him peanuts. Enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30, when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yep, I saw him. Well, Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Bet my biscuits? Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Do I have a letter of request? Oh, I think I have to go back. Hello, how was the studio? Y'all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Oh, I guess there's more. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need to get every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady thought she saw me.
What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. You'll let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Okay. Can I read this? Oh. Oops.
What's that? You're giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Not? Sorry. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. To think you would entrust this fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. We're only left from here, toward the studios. Not going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Uh-oh. The gruffy, scruffy detective and Ms. Zoldbag here. They're gonna have the same voice, so it's gonna be interesting. You have to make her a little bit more high-pitched. Hey, Nick? Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you!
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Dang. We're a bigwig studio. You guys are real stingy. Can I talk to you a little bit? No. Oh, maybe I can examine it? No, it's probably just gonna be like, get out of here. This is my house. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Alright. Alright, let's just move on.
Hey! Aren't you that murder from the other day?
Ah! It's the confused detective!
Hey, pal! You know Prosecutor Edward is all upset. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Shocker. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's my fault. I can't blame other people all I want. But I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
Alright, Jesus. We were just copying from other detective noir scenes too. I'd say he's a character, alright. So, how is your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. Latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened the last time, pal.
Pierce through chest, 230, okay? Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered the Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? That's the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Oh, yeah, I guess I should say welcome. It's in Japanese. I know, yeah, it's all in Japanese.
Yeah, whenever someone walks by that, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny? For someone with hard proof, doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? Seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Can I talk to you somewhere? Nope. Or I should examine, actually. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All I have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. STI, oh sorry, STI. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? What kind of monkey does have a nose like that? Like a baboon? I don't know. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio Road 1. Left to Studio 2. Thank you, English translation. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind yesterday was pretty strong, and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it, too.
Anything else? Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
He's calling you a monkey. Maybe a gorilla. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah. That way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
evidence. Okay. Oh, I can't go? I can't go at all? I can't investigate the studio? Okay. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Alright. Hey, yo! Wow, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, okay, let's just talk to her more. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Hmm? Oh, that... I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just in the left room from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, see? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here was between 1 and 2:30 is Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah! Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio! Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was great as a bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. And who could blame him? About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture, too. I don't bother myself with these details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Did I present anything to her? No? Okay. Check. No, I still can't check. Check this. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. They probably used to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here today with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Nope, okay. I don't know where else to move to. Ah, employee area, okay. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. What does this say? There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Ah, okay. And it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Can I go in? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick! Let's take a look inside. Yes, Maya, let's. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like... the smear. The samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Towels? I guess laundry towels? I don't know. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Oh, so normal. Let's put some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Oh, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Yeah, I'm curious what it would taste like, samurai soda. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone steak on one of the plates. Mine is a steak. Mmm, T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Right. Oh yeah, I can slide. Alright. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably new old Tokyo castle. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through that there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you would have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid! I mean, you're 17. You're kind of a kid. Oops. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Yes, it does, Maya. Yes, it is. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Exercise and travel. Oh, they're not gonna say anything about the ladder? Fine. This would be like a whole big thing. Oops. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Oh. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I try to put it back on. Okay. There's the lunch. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Oh, sorry, I'm looking around, not examining. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. So you do admit it, that your hair is spiky. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger! Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. And steaks. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An empty card. An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Okay, cool. I got a card key. Anything else in there? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Which is kind of funny to say because in the Gyakuten Kenju series, you get a little sidekick who happens to be a thief in training as well. Sorry, spoiler alert, even though this game was like 10 years old. Looks like sleeping was sorry. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Nisan Munji. Oh, sorry, that means it means like yellow dust in Korean. Nothing else? Alright. Apparently they have powers in questioning. Right.
Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers.
I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Where do I go? Can I present stuff? Ah, okay, now I can go to the studio. I get it. Because I have the card key now. No. Oops. Yeah, here we go. Enters to Studio 1. It's the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Oh, right! We're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Well, there's the body outline. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Girl, you saw your sister dead. That's just an outline. You saw a dead corpse. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Like, you already saw a dead body. An outline is like... Come on. Oops. Here's the ladder part. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought! Hey, you! No touching that! Ah, it's her. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know... You know? No, I don't know! Who are you? What kind of voice should I give her? Who, me? No, I'll just give her normal voice, whatever. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're Laura's representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. The studios isn't, and the studios are not. And yesterday it was only rehearsal for action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put the security lady on the spot. So, you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the station? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness's testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Well, let's inspect some stuff first. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside Evil Magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Oh yeah, it does. That looks like a Gundam. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oops. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. And why not? Why can't she be a Steel Samurai? Be a star. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't I already saw this. Oh, because it's when Penny reacted, that's why. Alright. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's a mountain! Neo Fujiyama! Neo Fujiyama. Okay. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Oh, okay, yeah, so he makes reference as well. Okay. Not old Tokyo, Nick! Neo old Tokyo! Oh, right. Okay. Guess we're gonna go Badger, old bag.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I want to
ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as it can be.
We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays.
Oh, jeez, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No, I will not. I can say that. Grar. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Yes, time to snoop around. See some cameras. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Yes, yes, yes. Get evidence, yes. Let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first is the day of the murder. I'm gonna turn at 1 p.m. that day. 1. This was a security lady arrived at the guard station. Isn't it? Studio 1. I thought it was 303. Let's try 703. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? We got the number wrong. Or I can just press all 3. print out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 5, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. It says photo number 2, so there has to be photo number 1 somewhere. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said! Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're crappier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it's just a joke. So are we done for today? Are we? I mean, there's another camera I could have checked. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? No, I don't think so.